Hi, morning everyone, it's Martin, sat in our wonderful offices in Camberley. And the reason I wanted to just do this little quick video, it may be a bit longer than quick, but hopefully not too long, is we've had an ambition since we started this our journey to communicate with you guys slightly more and to give some more value. And one of the challenges we have is when we're out and about talking to all of our clients, what we generally get is we get some moments in time where people get a real light bulb moment. And it would be really good to capture that and to share it with all of our clients so everybody can see. Now, they might not all get the same value, but they can see certain things that are happening. And what happened recently, actually sat in this room, is I was talking to one of our clients and I went through this model, which was the five dysfunctions of the team. And I explained that when I was running a large company, I didn't have the online facilities, I didn't have all these tools you get nowadays. But I did find a guy called Patrick Lencioni who wrote this really good book about the five dysfunctions of a team. And it's formed the core part of our E-Day when we talk to our clients. And it's got to be that the leadership team and the senior team understands these dysfunctions of a team and knows how to change them. Otherwise, the business has a real challenge scaling. So I explained this to the client and I actually went through like each one of the stages. And they said, I really wish you could have recorded that because it would be really useful to our team. So I said, tell you what, next time I'm around, I'll actually record it for you and we'll give it to everybody. And they said, well, yeah, that'd be great. But we had this ambition, and one of our planes to land is to actually take learnings that we have talking to all of our clients on daily, weekly, monthly basis and wrap some of them up into stuff that we can put online to help you guys out as well. So our first one, and I hope you like it, is actually explaining more about the five dysfunctions of a team. And it's on page 59 of your handbook as well. So let me explain the importance. When you have a team in place, they need all of these things in place to be able to help them get on and scale and grow the business. And what we have is this pyramid effect. At the bottom of this pyramid is this thing called the absence of trust. And every team needs to have this. And what I mean by that is if a team fears for what they say or being vulnerable or not knowing how to do something or not understanding what it is, but fears that everyone else around the table might be a little bit critical of them or might actually look at them and say, can you do your job? Can you not do your job? What happens is they tend to hold things in. And of course that team becomes unbalanced and it's the key level, the key base level of the dysfunctions of a team. We have as part of our philosophy, as you know, you have to create the environment, you have to give them the tools and you have to get out their way. But if you don't create this environment where people have got this psychological safe position in the business, then they'll always be fearful of what they say. So the base level is this absence of trust, the ability to turn around and say, look, I don't know, I don't understand what you mean by that. But by doing that, everybody around the table gets, actually, we can work together, we can understand this, we can grow together. So that's the key base level of the dysfunctions. The second one is this fear of conflict. And it's not fear of creating conflict, it's a fear of someone in the team might be a bit snappy, a bit more assertive or even sometimes aggressive if you don't agree with them. And do you know what happens? The easiest thing is to just, okay, well, I won't worry about it, I won't say anything because I don't want to upset anyone. But of course, if you're part of that team and if you're the leader of a business, you want everybody to speak their mind. And now, if they speak it in the wrong way and not part of your values, you can obviously pick them up. But the key part is they must not fear conflict. If they do, from you as the business owner or your team, then you've not got the rounded opinion you need as part of the journey going forward. So as you can see, if someone hasn't got the absence of trust in there and they don't believe that they can say anything, and then there's someone on the other side of the table, they fear they're going to be shouted down, these two things means that you're running really a dictatorship in your business. And you're creating an environment where your team is impotent, really. They can't react to things, they can't disagree with you because they're frightened that they might get into trouble. So all they do is they just bide their time and just carry on working. And of course, eventually, you don't get value from these people, which you need to be able to grow your business. The next one, building on again, is this lack of commitment. And lack of commitment is all about the buy-in from the team and the clarity that everybody needs to get on and do the role. We talk about scale being the setup and the alignment, And once you've got the alignment, you need to understand and follow through. If you don't, then you get an uneven team. So everybody needs, whether they agree with it or not, unless it's unethical, immoral or illegal, they should just swallow and say, okay, I understand why we're doing this, I need to get on with it and have that commitment. And again, it builds on the fact that if you're not feeling a safe environment, you're not going to do these things. You're just going to sit back and let things wash over you. The next one up is the avoidance of accountability. Now, we define accountability as like wantability. So if I'm in the operational, my job is to wow customers, I need to take that and deliver it. And I can't use a blame culture. I can't be defensive. If something happens, I've got to go, how could I make that better? Rather than, oh, that's not my problem, or the customer didn't understand it. Yeah, we had a complaint recently from a customer who felt that we'd under-delivered on certain things. And rather than saying, actually, we delivered exactly what you said we were going to, but you quite didn't understand it, I looked at it from our side of it and went, actually, we should have explained it better. Because I can control what I can control, I can't control what a customer thinks. So the next time we go down the same route, we'll explain it better so we never make that mistake again. But that's the avoidance of accountability. And then right at the top is this understanding of where the business is. Not having personal agendas, but having a group understanding of the alerts in your business. There's too many of our clients still to this day that when I sit in a quarterly meeting and say, how have you got on? Everybody looks at the leader to understand what's happening. And everybody around that table is a cog in that business. And if they don't understand where the business is, then how are they making decisions on a daily basis? And that's why it's at the top, because it builds on all these other four foundations. So we've got the key absence of trust, we've got the fear of conflict, we've got the lack of commitment, we've got the avoidance of accountability, and right at the top, we need to know on a daily basis via our alerts where the business is. So when we make a decision, we know if we're going the right direction, the wrong direction, and what that decision is actually going to help us. And then working together as a team, we are going to succeed in business because we've created the right environment, we've given them the tools, and we've got out the way. And us operating a team at that level means everybody else in the business will see that, and that culture will start to be created in your company. And believe me, companies, some of our clients are very small, 3-4 man operations, some quite a bit larger. But when you get to running businesses with 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, 200 staff, as I know some of you want to, this has to be in place. Without it, the business will suffer. So hopefully that's been worth it. Hopefully for the client I said I'll do it, it's been a worth it for you as well. And what we'll do is we'll come back next month with something else that we've learned, lessons learned on our travels that we've picked up on and we've got from our handbook, and we'll just bring it to life a little bit more. So thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and see you all soon. Bye.